Okay, Bam.
Yep.
Tell me what do you know in Spanish? Give me an example.
I mean, buenos dias.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you was gonna have a conversation.
Okay, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
No. ¿Qué comiste hoy?
You got me with that one.
What do you eat today?
Croquetas.
Muy bien, man.
Yeah.
So, new season. It's a fresh start. I'm sure very frustrated how everything ended last season. You said I was humbling, Do you all feel that you have a chip on the shoulder?
I feel like every year we come into this, with particularly this organization, we always come in with a chip on our shoulders because, we take instead of people giving it to us. We take what people think like somebody else is supposed to get. But this season I feel like we're coming in with new energy, a fresh start. I feel like everybody, including the coaches, have we're in a great mental space, and obviously everybody feels good physically.
You're the captain of the team. You're the leader of this team. How do you feel you can mentor a lot of the young faces, your young players that you have here?
I look forward to it. That's one way I like to mentor. Looking forward to mentoring. That always starts you out on the right foot, but being able to meet them where they're at, and then how do we get in sync? How do we get online for the same goals? How does your goals of what you want meet our goals? And that's the fun process of this thing, because the thing about leadership is a lot of people try to skip the banking equity with somebody. When it comes to leadership, people don't just walk in and just want to listen to you. Like you gotta earn that right for somebody to listen to you.
Of course.
And so for me, man, it's earning that respect and earning them believing what I say and them asking me questions. Like when it gets to that point, then it gets easier when you come to like, how do we get in sync? How do we get in line? When it comes to those intense conversations, I can have those conversations in the middle of the game because I've banked so much equity with people.
Yeah, but it's not only about talking, the leadership, also leading by example. And I think you've been doing that for a long time here now.
Yeah.
Which one do you enjoy better?
Bro, they go hand in hand. Cause some days somebody might need to see, might be visual and might need to see you being the example. Some people might need to hear the example. So, to me, they go hand in hand. So that's the thing about leadership. I don't get to pick.
Is UD an example of what you have to achieve as a leader? How he was with you?
Yeah. But the thing about leadership, man, everybody does it in their own way.
Okay.
UD was more like, it's very explicit.
In your face?
Yeah, it was very explicit. And certain guys couldn't handle that. And then as he got older and later on in his career, he started understanding that. So to see him evolve into, obviously what he is now, he's on TV now, being
one of the, he's a big shot now.
Yeah, he's gonna be one of the top, reporters. I'm putting that in the air right now, OG. You're gonna be one of the top reporters in a couple years. But it's all kind of realizing who the person is. Some people you can yell at, some people you can't. Some people you can be the example, some people you can't. So for me, it really depends on how you respond. When I was under UD's wing, it didn't matter what I thought. It was either this is how we're gonna do it or it's not. But me willing to want to understand and want to be a part of that, and obviously it made me better because now when me and OG go at it, it's all love. A lot of people look at our conversation and be like, this is kind of personal. But it's never personal because we want the best for each other, which is competing at the highest level, but also winning at the highest level.
With Telemundo now, the first few weeks of the season, and obviously you guys want to compete at the highest level, like you said. Do you feel like you have more of a responsibility to be the scoring, leader or number one option offensively, and maybe not focus so much on defense because you're a two-way player? Do you feel any need for you to go that way?
The only thing about sacrificing on defense is you giving up points.
And you hate that.
Yeah, I hate giving up points. So for me, it's more so now I got to be more vocal. Now I got to be more, stern on what I stand on, and from the jump when I see something corrected, because you don't have the guy who has the second longest tenure on the team able to like talk to somebody else. Now it's, you see now if I see something, I'm saying something. That doesn't mean it's got to be loud to where like you're talking to everybody. Sometimes it can be a little like pull a guy aside and be like, hey, let me talk to you real quick. And like I said before, all the guys, when I talk to them, I banked enough equity where we can have those tough conversations, and they know it's coming from a great place. And I'm not just trying to do this because they told me to do it. I'm really doing this because one, it's going to help us if I correct you. And two, it's going to help you by correcting whatever I see.
Are we going to see anything new in Bam's game? I mean, we incorporated the 3-point shot, last season, at the end of the season before, to be clear. And anything new now? Anything you want to achieve?
I mean, my thing is I always try to go into it's kind of like a video game. You always want to beat your high score. And to me, whatever aspect that is, field goal percentage, free throws, shots made, shot attempts, threes made, whatever the case may be, just trying to beat your high score. And that's how I go into every season.
Last summer was very busy summer for you, playing for the Team USA. And maybe the first couple of months of last season were not of your standards, but you picked it up later in the season. Is that the last few months of last season where how you want to start this season?
Would honestly want to start better than that.
Better than that?
Yeah. I got a lot of time to obviously get my body right, get my mind right. Being able to decompress, step away from the game, go out and just, do some side questing, take my mind off that.
What do you do?
I went to Greece.
Oh, yeah, you were there. Yeah, so you were Luca there, having a good time.
I went to Greece. I went to St. Lucia. Stayed a couple weeks in Las Vegas. So yeah, man, I got to really get away and just, worry about myself, because I know when the season starts, it's not about me no more. It's about the team, and being able to be healthy, be in the right mind space, that helps you catapult from, like you said, the last season, but coming back better this season.
How sweet it was for you to go to Las Vegas recently to deliver the MVP trophy to your girlfriend?
Man, it's one of those things, a special moment because she's such a special person. So just being able to do that is a surreal moment, and I'm glad I could be called to do that.
Was she surprised? Do you have no idea they were
100%. I mean, I was supposed to get there the next day, but still, yeah. Coming a day early.
So you were there? And do you guys get also, when you're together, to talk anything besides basketball? I mean, basketball is always that you talk to her about.
Nah, I mean, it's a big part of both our lives, obviously. So we're gonna have conversations about it, but as much as we can, we don't really talk about basketball. That's what makes it so special, because a lot of people probably think we just talk about basketball. No, we're really down to earth people. We try to avoid that conversation as much as possible in our house, so we can focus on other things.
Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
You have a great season, man.
Ya que nos encontraste, no nos pierdas.
Suscríbete al canal de YouTube de Telemundo Deportes.